Does he not see it? Wait, what don't I see? Ah! I was just looking at the fish tank, man. It's just looking at the fish tank, man. I've been getting comment after comment after comment. Zach, you haven't looked at the crappy aquariums in almost a month. What are you doing? And you're right, it has actually probably been over a month now. So you know what? We'll look at some terrible aquariums. Oh, that's fine, Poop McNude. I'll put some Subway Surfers on the side of the screen. Or that's why I have the cat cam a lot of the times. She is behind me. I could put the cat cam on. Can we get the whole stream of just Mala? So guys, let's talk about some aquariums today. There's a cat cam. This is probably the first time there's going to be a cat cam in a YouTube video. So that's Mala. Everybody on YouTube say hi to Mala. Crappy aquariums. The first one does not look so crappy. Last night, I posted these pictures of my new 5.5 gallon tank on r/betafish, and I got 12 downvotes. So I got embarrassed and deleted the post. Filtered, heated, all real plants has been cycling for a month. Is it bad? No, you just went into a pretentious community. That's pretty much it. If you go into a pretentious enough community, anything is bad. You could be drinking like 10,000-year-old wine, but if you're in front of the right wine snobs, it's just not old enough. 20 by 9 by 5 foot container pool with glass window. Why do you want a window on a pool? Yeah, that'd be cool. I don't know where you would put this or make this work. That is in the top 0.1% of tanks. I mean, it would be a lot of water, and it would be a sick tank. What would you put in there? Chat, if you had a swimming pool sized fish tank, what fish are you getting? We used to have a swimming pool that we removed. I've always thought about, what if I had just kept the ground, put like an extra layer to avoid any chlorine poisoning, and then just put a megalodon in there? You've seen Eel Pit Guy? I'd do that. That wouldn't work quite as well in a pool, probably outside, maybe if you had it inside. But sure, you could get a bunch of eels and sturgeon in your basement cistern. This is your sign to go buy goldfish and put them at people's doorsteps to ding-dong ditch them. I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, what are you supposed to say? I think that any reasonable human being will look at that and go, oh no, don't do that. And any non-reasonable human will do other things. All right, this might be the worst tank I've ever seen IRL, found while I was visiting relatives. I can't even really see it. Is that algae on the front? Is that a backing? Is it algae inside? What am I looking at? What's going on here? This looks like, there was a tank like this at one of the houses I stayed in Malaysia. I'm honestly questioning, the paint and siding are wrong, but I was honestly questioning if this was Malaysia because of the sandals and the fact that this tank looks exactly like one that I saw. Had Anabasta whatever in it, climbing perch in it. Fish are the best starter pet for toddlers. I guess. They're pretty easy to teach a child how to take care of. Now, if you put them in a giant bag on the floor, something tells me your toddler's not going to learn the best etiquette when it comes to taking care of creatures. But you know, they are a fairly, that's the thing, they are a fairly low maintenance pet. They're pretty easy overall. I have a shitload of fish in that 55 gallon right there, and all I really do is feed them every other day and pay attention to make sure that there are no issues that I need to address. And other than that, they really don't need much. I do have natives, and I have a, you know, well replicated native environment, so that certainly helps. I'm not trying to keep alive some like rare South African fish in a tank in New Jersey, but still, it's not hard. Please explain why this isn't okay. I need backing here. Well, cloudy water is a pretty bad sign. Water gets very dirty before it gets cloudy. So by the time that your water is cloudy, it is already probably so nutrient rich that you are almost completely deprived of oxygen. Highly recommend looking up eutrophication if you don't know what it is. But very simply, lots of nutrient, lots of algae eat nutrient. Lots of algae mean lots of oxygen need. When need lots of oxygen, use lots of oxygen. So algae take all oxygen. No one else get oxygen. And that's eutrophication for dummies, for 5-year-olds. Ask a crazy price for your tanks and threaten that the fish will be destroyed. What? It's a It's a $3,000 250-gallon fish tank. Everything must go ASAP. We'll need at least 4 strong people to help move. The glass itself is over 500 pounds. Selling everything comes with the gravel you see. If at least fish are not rehomed in 2 weeks, they will have to be destroyed. What does that mean? What? Charging $3,000 for a 250-gallon tank and saying they will be destroyed? It sounds like you're kind of desperate, man. I don't know if you're in the right place to. I don't know if you're in the right place to be making gambles like this. In the same offer, you seem incredibly desperate and incredibly greedy. Now explain biomagnification. Okay, children. So when one little itty bitty boy has just a little itty bit of like bug spray, right? No big deal. It's just an itty bitty bit. And something eats that itty bitty boy. Well, then they've just got an itty bitty bit of bug spray in them. But maybe that little bitty bigger guy, he needs to eat like 10 of the itty bitty guys. And so now he has 10 of that bug spray in him. But uh-oh, that guy's still small. What about the bigger guy than him who eats 10 of that guy? Well, now he's got 100 of the itty bitty bug spray. And uh-oh, what about the apex predator in the area? You know, the big bad hawk or something who eats that guy. Well, he gets 1,000 times little bitty itty bitty bug spray in him. So by the time that you get to the highest level of the food chain, just that itty bitty bit of bug spray or plastic or pesticide or whatever going into the tiny microorganisms becomes flesh that is just laced with pesticides. Vietnamese restaurant with 3 moray eels, and is that a shark? This is fucking crazy. Holy what is this is one of the worst I've seen. Listen, I've seen a lot of bad tanks. That is impressive. How are they alive? Oh, there's a 4th moray eel. Sorry, my bad. 4 moray eels. Do they eat them? That would be the only explanation that I could see that would make sense, but they are pretty. So something tells me these are decorative and not edible, which is crazy. Zach, you have to adopt them. All right, next AVNJ's adventure is going to find this Vietnamese restaurant and adopting these moray eels and whatever this shark that looks like a plushy fake shark. How is the tank staying on that table? Well, presuming it's hanging off the other side the same amount and therefore is balanced. Oh my, what's wrong? It's a small tank with a lot of cichlids and fake plants, but it's not that bad. That's not that bad. I could do worse. Does he not see it? Wait, what don't I see? Are you blind? Ah! I was just looking at the fish tank, man. It's just looking at the fish tank, man. I was just looking at the fish tank, man. Cool. No, let me just scroll past that real quick. All right, Ghost Boy, we haven't really done any blurring work in our videos yet. That was just a test for my editor, Ghost Boy. He hasn't really done much blurring for videos before, so they thought that I should give him something. Ghost Boy, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and pixelize that so that we can still use that footage. So good luck with that. Shout out Ghost Boy. If you need an editor, hire Ghost Boy. He's great at what he does, like pixelating. Watch this, my face is pixelated. I hate that. I hate when YouTubers do that. Ghost Boy, you don't have to do that. Whoa!